Nova Scotia really goes nautical in the summertime. The sailing fleet is made up largely of small yachts and pleasure craft. But they are skippered by the same salty breed of men who were known all over the seven seas when they sailed their vessels into every known port. As children, they sailed their small homemade models on a make-believe sea, developing their latent skills in design and nautical lore. As men, their playtime dreams became reality, as some turned to shipbuilding, and Nova Scotia ports, large and small, echoed to the ring of broadaxe and cocking mallets as ships came to shape. Others turned to ship architecture. William J. Ruey was one of them. On his drafting board, the fishing schooner Blue Nose took shape, destined to become the fastest fishing schooner ever to sail on the Atlantic. They built this graceful ship at Lunenburg, where so many schooners were built before her. Launched in 1921, the Blue Nose had great speed and power. She was the ablest fishing vessel afloat and many times highliner in the Lunenburg fleet. But to the whole world, she is remembered as the undefeated champion of the North Atlantic fishing fleet. Blue Nose, skippered by Angus Walters, brought sailing fame to Nova Scotia and to Bill Ruey, today one of Canada's top naval architects and the greatest designer of yachts ever produced in Canada. In 1946, he designed a small class yacht he called the Blue Nose, and many boat builders in Nova Scotia construct this little yacht that has become internationally popular. As a class yacht, measurements and equipment must conform with strict regulations. Randolph Stevens, master sailmaker of 3 generations back, cut sails for the Blue Nose and sailed with Walters. So the story of Nova Scotia's sailing ships is relived in the design and craftsmanship of Nova Scotia's pleasure yachts. And their story goes back to the Royal Nova Scotia Yacht Squadron. In 1862, the British Admiralty granted them permission to fly the Blue Ensign unspoiled. Only 4 Royal Squadrons in the world enjoy this privilege. Almost since its founding as the Halifax Yacht Club in 1837, squadron members and American yachtsmen have been friendly competitors. Squadron yachts are leaving now for the Marblehead Halifax Ocean Race. While the yachts jockey about before this exciting event gets underway, they are given a royal send-off in this international yachting fixture, which began in 1935. At that time, the starting point was at Portland, Maine. In 1938, Marblehead entered the picture, and all subsequent races have started from there. Before long, the yachts are lost to each other, and all a man can see is the deck of his own yacht. Night closes down over them 3 times before they see each other again at Halifax at the end of the 365-mile nautical race. When the last yacht has tied up at the squadron anchorage, cups and trophies competed for over and over again are presented. There is a trophy for the winner of this race, and also a cup for the Canadian winner. This is a major event for ocean-going yachts, and only one of many races that round out a summer crammed full of activities centering around the many yacht clubs of Nova Scotia. Class yachts like the Blue Nose put on a good show as far as racing is concerned. They are popular with the ladies, too, who play a major role in Nova Scotia yachting. Class yachts require no handicaps, and it is entirely a case of good sailing when the winning yacht comes in first. Their multicolored spinnakers not only add a touch of color, but may be an important factor in winning the race. Snipes, manned by a crew of 2, are another type of class yacht and one of the most popular designs in the world in the small boat class. These maneuverable yachts are numerous in Nova Scotia, and efforts are being made to create closer coordination between the rapidly growing snipe fleet on the west coast and established Nova Scotia centers. Measuring 16 feet overall, the yacht becomes almost a live thing, requiring great skill in handling. Exciting provincial and sometimes Dominion championship races are held each year at Bedford, Chester, Yarmouth, Sydney, or other centers. Oh boy, looks like trouble here. Even though it looks treacherous, in the early stages of swamping, a hop over the topside and several jumps on the centerboard will right the craft. But she missed. No, sir, the snipe is no craft for sissies. But wait, what about that old superstition about women and ships? Nothing to it. They can get themselves out of trouble as well as the next one. Snipes are the safest little craft afloat. Then, of course, there is the Prince of Wales Cup race, one of the biggest races of the year, open to the larger yachts owned by yachtsmen all over Nova Scotia. Charles McCullough, skilled skipper of several years' standing, boards his Linnet. He is a former winner of the Prince of Wales trophy. There is great competition for this trophy, which is the cup given by King Edward VII in 1860 when he was Prince of Wales, and some of the finest yachts in the world have competed for it. There's W.R. McCaskill, a famous Nova Scotia yachtsman and marine photographer. He has won the Prince of Wales trophy more than anyone in yachting with his R-Class Highlander, which was designed by Rui. There's Ernest Bell, another veteran in Nova Scotia yachting circles, and D.R. Turnbull. There's Bell's yacht, a trim, low-lying Marita designed by Hans Anker. There's the Kittiwake, owned and skippered by Balsha, a constant participant in Marblehead to Halifax races. Breaking out a nylon parachute spinnaker before a stiff breeze brings the Linnet in over the line and makes her once again the winner of the Prince of Wales trophy. But the winning of trophies is only part of the fun of yachting. Sailing in Nova Scotia waters is a wonderful way to spend a summer afternoon. Or a cruise on the world-famous globe-circling Yankee on the Brador Lakes. Or with a fair breeze sailing into Princess Inlet, Yarmouth, Sydney, the Northwest Arm, Chester, or Guysborough Harbor. No matter where, the coast of Nova Scotia beckons, and there are sails on the sea.